guys and welcome to 5 Minutes Political. Over here, I teach the concepts of political science from 9th grade till PhD level in just 5 minutes. So the topic which we took or the concept which we took was the types of government, and this is the second part. Over here, as I told you previously that the political scientists have grouped or have categorized the types of government into various forms. So this is the second form. Over here we can see that the power is concentrated in the hands of few, or I can say a small group or a single individual entity that holds the whole power. So over here, firstly, we have the authoritarian form of government. As the name suggested, authoritarian. It means that the authority is resting with a small group or is resting with somebody. Somebody is having the whole authority. And over here, who is this somebody? It could be a small group or it could even be a centralized leader. A single entity, as I told you previously. It is not necessary that the elections should be contested, should be conducted. But if the elections are being held or if the elections are being conducted, then over there is no such guarantee that the elections are going to be free and fair in an authoritarian type of government. Secondly, we have the totalitarian type of government. This is an extreme form of the authoritarian government. Over here, the person who have concentrated the power, that person is having the control on the public as well as the private life of the people. Or even I can say, if I talk about the public life, that the central leader, he have the control on the thoughts, on the beliefs, or even what type of haircut the people gonna have. Thirdly, we have a dictatorship form of government. Over here, only one single entity, only one person is having the absolute power, and though this absolute power is unchecked. Now, the question arises that if the power is absolute and if the person, if this one person is controlling the whole public and economic, social, political, it could be environmental, etc. powers are with this one single person, then how that person is maintaining this power? So this is through the suppression policy. He uses the tools of suppression. Even he uses the military to control the people. Okay, so the next group is of monarchy. Now what does this word monarchy mean? As we know that mono means single or one and archy means rule or government. So where the ruler is only a single person or an individual, that type of government is known as monarchy. But there is a twist that the power of that person is derived from his family. That person's power is inherited by his family. That is not gained by the person or that is not earned by the person. He is getting the power through his family background. That power is inherited. Over here in monarchical form of government, we have two types of monarchy. First one is absolute. As the name suggested, absolute, which means total, complete, everything. Every power is given to that person. And though that power is unchecked, there is nobody to put vigilance on the person's power. That power is unchecked and that person can misuse that power. That person can use that power in whatever way he or she feels like. Okay, so second is the constitutional monarchy. As the name constitution is over here, it states that there is some sort of restriction on the powers of the monarch. So over here, the monarch acts just as a symbolic head or just like a ceremonial head of the state. That person, that monarch is not having the absolute power. That monarch have just a ceremonial power. The actual power resists with the parliament or with the government. This type of model we can see in the United Kingdoms as well as in Spain and in Japan and many more countries.